Well, since everybody and their brother seems to want to be talking about Trump's taxes,
New York Times reports that you-know-who's tax records show he didn't pay 1 cent in federal income taxes for 10 out of the last 15 years.
we should probably talk about Trump's taxes too. But there's something you should realize. There's a synonym for taxation, and that's legalized plunder. And when plunder becomes a way of life for a group of men living together in a society, they create for themselves, in the course of time, a legal system which authorizes it and a moral code which glorifies it. And that's something we definitely need to talk about. Hey guys, before we jump into this video, I want to thank my sponsor, EasySummerCool.com. They sent me this nifty mini desk unit that serves as a little air conditioner, air purifier, and humidifier. And I gotta tell you, this thing will definitely cool you off on the hottest of days. It's pretty impressive. It's powered by this USB connector, has 3 speeds, and a cool light that illuminates the side water tank. They're offering you guys 50% off plus free shipping on their Arctic Breeze air conditioner. Go to EasySummerCool.com and grab one for yourself and your friends. The link is in the description. Okay guys, I just had some real quick thoughts about the mainstream media piling up on Trump because of his tax returns. Let me just ask you a question. And I'm only asking people who are sane and honest. When you go off to work and spend your time and laboring energies to earn money, how much of that money that you earn do you want to keep? And how much of that money do you want stolen from you by a third-party theft organization? Because that's what the IRS is. It is a domestic terror cell on American soil. But here's how CNN wants you to look at the whole thing.
It's the latest reminder how clear the choice is here in this race between Park Avenue and Scranton. You have in Donald Trump a president who spends his time thinking about how he can work his way out of paying taxes. With Joe Biden, you have somebody who has a completely different perspective on what it means to be a working family in this country.
So let's just give this some thought. What CNN is doing here, and by extension all of mainstream media, is they're trying to project their disdain and condemnation that they have for Trump onto anybody who would spend any time trying to work themselves out of paying taxes. See, it's a smart thing to try to keep 100% of everything you earn. And what they're trying to do is convince you that what that is criminal activity. So what you've got here again is a double, maybe even a triple psychological operation where mainstream media, the propaganda arm for the military industrial complex, the propaganda arm for the prison industrial complex, and the big pharma industrial complex is also the propaganda arm for the IRS. The IRS is the undisputed largest terror cell known to man on American soil. They want to take your time and laboring energies and they want to say, hey, we want a percentage of your money. As a matter of fact, if you don't give us a percentage of your money, we, the IRS, will send armed agents and we will punish you. We will either garnish your wages, we'll hijack your bank account, or we're going to throw your asses into a cage if you don't let us steal the product of your time and laboring energies, which is your money. So what we got here is a major psychological operation so that people in America can go, yeah, Trump's not paying taxes. I have to pay taxes and Trump's not paying taxes. Over the last 10 years, last year he only paid $750 in taxes. I got to pay way more than that and I make way less than he does. He should pay more. That's how they're trying to steer you instead of us going, you know what? I agree with Trump. Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter. You should agree with Trump. You should go, you know what? I don't want the IRS taking my taxes either. I work hard for my money. They don't work hard. They're there to steal. That's why Bastiat said the state is that great fiction by which everyone seeks to live at the expense of everyone else. That's what government is. That's what government does. Government is not eloquence. It's not reason, it's force. And like fire, it's a dangerous servant and a fearful master. You work, slave, and we're going to take a percentage of that income so that we can feed ourselves. And then the state grows in power and we grow weaker and weaker and weaker as individuals and as a society. So this whole Trump didn't pay his taxes kind of thing is a bunch of doo-doo, guys. And we need to stand up to it. So rather than people sitting there going, hey, I have to pay taxes, Trump needs to pay taxes. It should be, hey, Trump doesn't pay taxes, and I agree with that. I don't want to pay taxes either. And then we all stand up together and unite. Don't you think that we all in this country and in other countries could stand up on that one thing? I want to keep 100% of everything I earn. What if a president got up there and that was his campaign slogan? Keep 100% of what you earn. Every dime, every nickel, every penny that you earn, you keep it. It's not the government's right to help themselves to your stuff. How about that for a campaign slogan? Keep 100% of what you earn. I'm Donald Trump and I support that message. Why isn't he standing up there and doing that? This would be the perfect opportunity. It's like, hey guys, you know what? I'm not releasing my tax returns. You know, as a matter of fact, I don't think anybody should be paying taxes. And President of the United States, hey, they're calling me the leader of the free world. I'm going to act like the leader of the free world. I'm going to abolish the IRS. It's nothing more than a domestic terror cell anyway. You guys are all freaked out every April 15th doing your taxes. Oh my God, I hope I get this right because I don't want to get audited. If I get audited, they're going to hijack my bank account. They're going to garnish my wages. They're going to send agents to my door to force me to do something I just don't want to do. Because what they're doing to me is immoral. You can't continue to reward the thieves, guys. The thieves in this country are the Internal Revenue Service. These people are a joke. They are a crime ring. And here's CNN not saying, hey, we're here for the people. If you've got a corporate media outlet that is not going to champion the cause of individual rights and your right to keep 100% of what you own, then that is enemies of the people. They are the enemy of the people. How could anybody in their right mind propagate the theft, the massive nationwide theft of the IRS on the American people and sleep at night? Because we're immersed in this right versus left paradigm psychological operation that's constantly running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So you know that I'm not for Trump. You know I'm not for Biden, but I am definitely for you and you and you and whoever's watching this and Donald Trump and Joe Biden keeping 100% of everything that they honestly earned, that they left the house, left their families to go earn. And nobody has a right to reach their hand into your pocket and keep your stuff and steal your stuff. If you disagree with anything I said right here, leave your comments in the comments section below. If you guys enjoy my videos, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification icon. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my private email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. And I have a brand new website called highimpacttv.com where you're going to get undiluted, unvarnished, unedited truth straight to you without worrying about third-party Silicon Valley tyranny coming in and saying what you can hear or what you can't hear. I will see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video.
Thousands of people are now struggling to put food on their table.
A sea of cars jammed into a parking lot in San Antonio. More than 10,000 families waiting their turn at a local food bank. Similar scenes are taking place in cities across the country. In Pittsburgh, the line of motorists stretches more than a mile.
Hey guys, before I start this video, I just want to remind you, if you don't have a 6-month supply per person in your household of long-term storable dry food, you need to get some from somewhere. We already know they're going to do an economic reset, a currency reset, and a food reset. And if you don't have enough food for everybody in your family and you're out there with everybody else scrambling around at the last minute trying to get some, it's going to be too late. You can get it from me. It's $100 off instantly right here on this website right here, or just get it from anybody. My link is in the description below and in the pinned comment.